Why? Hello and welcome everybody. Also good morning. We've been live on the new Path of Exile patch for about 10 hours, 12 hours or so. I think about 10 hours. And I wanted to go ahead and give you guys an update with the Huntress. Now, a lot of people have not really been liking it. We're currently in Cruel Act 1. So we just hit Act 1 again for the second time. And I've gotten things to kind of go pretty solid. Now, I did get myself a really good weapon, but even if you do half the damage, the clear is still pretty solid. The biggest thing I'd say is this single target lacks if you don't have a good weapon. Again, I went through the game with a level 21 weapon until I got this one, which I just got earlier. Now, I want to explain the basic combo here. It's pretty much 1 to 2 buttons. So you'll notice I basically throw a Storm Lance. The Storm Lance will kill everything. It'll generate a Frenzy Charge. The reason it generates a Frenzy Charge is because we utilize the support here currently, Electrocute, to trigger that. When that Electrocute triggers, because of Combat Frenzy, so similar to Monk if you guys played Monk, the Combat Frenzy, where is it over here? Combat Frenzy makes it so whenever we freeze, Electrocute, or pin, we can generate a Frenzy Charge. Then with that Frenzy Charge, we consume it whenever we throw the Storm Lance. It's part of the Storm Lance's skill. If you want to see the Storm Lance over here, you can see that when it's Frenzy Charge, the TLDR is it ticks much faster, like 4 times faster. On top of that, it also will automatically explode. So in an instance when you do not have anything, our primary clear is going to be Storm Lance with Thunderous Leap. So here's an example of how this works. If I can find a pack of mobs here, so we'll just throw one of them, and then you just jump on it. The jump will detonate it, thus killing the target. If you do enough electrocution buildup, you'll get a Frenzy Charge. Your next Storm Lance you throw consumes the Frenzy, will kill the pack, and then start to kind of loop itself. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on a boss here and show you how it looks. So we're going to throw these. We're going to go jump to detonate. We're going to just start building them up again. If you choose to parry, you can. I only parried for the early part. So we're just going to follow him. Here he is now. 1, 2, 3. Let's go for the jump. All right, we're going to get back. 1, 2, and 3. Jump and detonate. Remember, if you have a Frenzy Charge, you don't have to detonate. Now, I was trying to use this skill here for single target. That is basically called the Primal Strike, and I don't really know how I feel about it. It feels kind of scuffed. So at the moment, we're pretty much just doing these 2 skills. Now, one of the nice things is later on, I'm going to end up going crit, and when I go crit, there's a really nice support gem for Thunderous Leap that creates shocked ground. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this to show you what I'm talking about. So on the Thunderous Leap, you'll see there's a skill called Shocking Leap, and that's going to allow us to create shocked ground. Now, I think this will have some extreme synergy because there's a skill called Elemental Sundering, and what Elemental Sundering does is it basically will consume ailments to explode, and every time it consumes a shock, it's going to do a 300% weapon damage explode. To understand how much 300% weapon damage is, if you saw the damage we dealt there, most of that was from the explosion on Storm Lance, and that is doing around 281%. So it's basically just extra spear explosions kind of going off. Do note, which is really cool, is we have Infused Weapon, and Infused Weapon is doing 100% of our weapon damage, modified by support gems whenever we throw the Storm Lance. So it's got the initial hit, it's got the Infused Weapon hit, it's got the damage as it sticks in the ground, and then it's got the detonation. And all of this sounds like a lot, but we're literally pressing 2 buttons. We do also have Barrage, which we can just use to throw extra spears. It's like, okay, I haven't really used it much. It's just nice for basically preloading. So to give an example of everything I'm running right now, I'm not really using Spear Stab at the moment. So I have Infused Weapon with Conk Effect, Magnified Effect, and Primal Armament. Probably not the best links. Again, we're figuring out everything as we go. I've got Storm Lance here with Retreat, Electrocution, and Lightning Infusion. To trigger Retreat, all we have to do is use Thunderous Leap and hit the target, and that tags as a melee skill. Disengage is completely optional. The only time I disengage is if I jump in like this, and then I need to reposition, so I can do something like that. Barrage doesn't really have much on it. It's got Premeditation for more damage, which does help. Perpetual Charge, so in case I accidentally use it while I have Frenzy Charges, it may not consume them, which is great because we want to use the Frenzy Charge for the Empowered Lances. But again, both of them work out well. I'm running Herald of Thunder, no gem links in there at the moment because lack of supports. I've got Primal Strikes, but I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's really confusing. So I'm not really sure. I will take a big note and explain. Do not pick up Wind Dancer. The problem with Wind Dancer is while you are parrying, when you successfully parry, your Wind Dancer goes off, pushes everything back, you lose all of your stacks, and then it's harder to hit your disengage because you just parried a guy and he flew like diagonal, right? That's kind of like one thing. I'm going to pop up my passive tree and you can kind of see everything I have here. Since I know a lot of people are going to ask this question, the first tier 2 support gem I personally picked up, and you don't have to do this, was basically Electrocute on Stormlance. That Electrocute made it so I could have this more defensive playstyle. And then one more time, just to flash the links again, Conk Effect, Primal Armament, Magnified Effect, Retreat, Electrocute, and then we have Conduction, Tempo, and Momentum here. All right, so this is pretty much the tree. I navigated pretty much as you see fit right here. You're going to have to grab some strength nodes here and there just for attribute requirements. I picked up Surging Currents. Surging Currents is really nice because it gives you 10 dexterity. The dexterity helps because we're taking so many nodes, right? So you are going to lack attributes, so this dexterity helps a lot. Coming down here, you can kind of just see our pathing, right? We're not crit yet at the moment, and then now I went up here and I just grabbed Coming Calamity since we're running Herald of Thunder and Electrocution. And just to flash my gear again, you can go ahead and see. It's not all that good. It's mainly my weapon and my gloves. Everything else is pretty poo-poo. All right. Anyway, that's pretty much about it. Remember, if you guys have any questions, you can always drop them down in the YouTube comments, although I'm going to be playing like crazy. So consider hopping on the YouTube live stream since I'm doing that now, or on the Twitch live stream. We give lots of help. I talk to both of them. So that's pretty much about it. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. Hope you guys are enjoying the POE2 patch. I am out for now, so I'll catch you guys later. And thanks for watching.